Shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone as GMS, and also double honors to those elders that were before them that taught them the truth, that trickled down onto us that's now bringing forth this truth. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Aquat across the four winds. That's for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites. Also, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other heathen nations. But I saw this on RET. Neuralink patient can move mouse just by thinking. Elon Musk says. This is from RT News. But, we're getting closer and closer and closer to the mark of the beast, which is that RFID microchip. The microcharagma is what I call it. That grain of rice that goes underneath your skin so that you can buy or sell. But I had a few precepts that I wanted to bring out. And the Lord wills is edifying to the hopeful elect, the other nation of Israel, because salvation is only for Israel. But 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So as our elders, have been teaching us about gradualism, how Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is gradually moving closer and closer to the mark of the beast, which is that microchip, that microcharagma. But everything is leading to the mark of the beast, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's microchip. Hey, pray to the Lord that you won't take it. You can easily say, I'm not going to take it, I'm not going to take it. But hey, at the end of the day, we know that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai controls everything. The end was also written from the beginning. So you better pray that you're of that hopeful number of not taking it. You want that thawat, that mark of exemption, and not the charagma, which I'll get into in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. But this is part of his devices. His evil purpose is to chip and track everybody. Track everything from your vitals to your banking, et cetera, et cetera. Everything that you do, he wants to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, when you're doing it. But Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now that he is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, he wants to control everything, whether you're rich or poor. He wants to know what you're doing, where you at, because it's going to have that grain of rice is going to have a GPS tracking system on it too. That way, when they create these 15-minute cities, if you go outside of certain regions, your microcharagma won't work. Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So that mark right there, when you go into that word, is charagma. That's why I call it the microcharagma, the RFID microchip. But you won't be able to buy or sell without that grain of rice inserted under your skin. And it doesn't matter if it's just in your right hand. It could be in your left hand or anywhere in your body. As you can see, they've been implanting it in the brain. There's no telling what else they're going to want to put it. But everything is geared towards that mark of the beast. But there is consequences for taking that. I'm on the King James Online, and I'm about to read Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the title says, Doom for Worshippers of the Beast. The beast is this system that emulates Rome. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai power. So when you go into that image, this system emulates emulates Rome, ancient Rome, from the government, architecture, so on and so forth. This is pretty much Rome 2.0. This is Rome reincarnated. But as it says in Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1 and Isaiah 31 and verse 1, a woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. If you're dependent on Esau Edom, hey, you're going to ultimately be destroyed because he's set up to destroy you. Back in Revelation chapter 14, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which indignation is his righteous anger. You don't want to be caught up in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Now the presence of the Lamb is Yahushua, who is Yahweh's only begotten Son, and then the holy angels is the rest of I call them the Space Force. They're going to come in those chariots or clouds, as the scriptures say, but people know them as UFOs or UAPs, which we know they are identified as chariots or clouds in the scriptures. That's the vehicles of the heavenly holy angels. But you're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone from those ICBM thermonuclear missiles if you take that RFID microchip thinking that you're going to be good. So you got to keep your faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. But Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakwadash. A double honors to the elder apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the Akim and a few Akwath across the four winds. Shalom and Kwam Yashala. Don't take that micro Karagma.